Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel once again. And for today's video I'm going to share one more team in the Element Cup, which is going to be a double water team, which is in the back line, and it's kind of a simple ABB team style. So team style to grass actually. So Ducklet is such a good safe swap basically over here in this team as well. It's a potential to lure out a Chinchou that can core break the whole team that I have got over here, which is going to be a Vulpix in the lead and a safe swap of Ducklet and a closure over here with Chinchou. So I had a pretty rough matchup for this team, as for being a very bait dependent matchups for this team. So I went up on 2 positive sets and 2 negative sets with this team, but still I wanted to showcase this team. But though on paper its safety is B, but still this is not a truly safe team to play around with, because as I've already mentioned, like Chinchou can easily core break the whole team, because Chinchou is the hardest wall to Ducklet over here, and Chinchou have some play against Vulpix, and Chinchou him mirror matchup as well, because it have got access to Bubble Beam for Vulpix and Thunderbolt for Chinchou as well. So it's very bait dependent, which I called very I call it very unlucky sometimes. That's the reason I end up losing some of the matches as well. So never mind on that. So that was the thought process that I had while making this team, but still it worked out kind of good and not that good as well. So without further more delay into the introduction, let's quickly jump into the battles and check out how this team performed with Vulpix double water. So now moving into the first battle over here with the Vulpix lead and picking up a tough lead over here with Ducklet over here. So for Ducklet, I'll be safe swapping into my own mirror Ducklet, and let's see what my opponent does over here. So my opponent goes for the Brave Bird over here, which I'll be opting to shield directly, because they went for the Brave Bird after 8 wing attacks, to which now they brings back their own I believe it's a Fire Fang Litleo. Yeah, it's a Fire Fang Litleo, to which I'll be going for the back Bubble Beams over here. So I'm not quite sure why they switch out into such a matchup of with the Ducklet with the fire typing. So to which now I get the first shield from my opponent's end, and I have to shield up this once again, because this could be a potential crunch, or might be which it is a crunch or a body slam. But from this kind of range I can easily go for the hard farm down, because they are double debuffed as well. To which now I'll be going for the next Brave Bird as they comes back in with their own Ducklet once again, to which this might get the knockout over here, and it does. To which now they brings out their own Vulpix as well, which is going to really good, because now I do have a fantastic matchup with my own Vulpix, and I've got a full health Chinchou as well, which is going to be really nice, which going to be coming in clutch over here. And they're actually running Shadow Vulpix with Ember as well, and not Quick Attack. So Ember is a damage heavy weighted move, whereas Quick Attack is highly energy generating. To which now I'll be going for the next Body Slam over here, because it does neutral, and since in this question meta it does put the Vulpix really low, and my opponent just recognizes their fate and top lifts the game over here. So that's a really great game from my end. To which now I move on to the next battle. I pick up a tough lead yet again, because Dewpider is not a great answer for the Vulpix as well, because it have access to Bug Bite that really do adds up, and Bubble Beam as well. To which now I'll be safe swapping into my own Ducklet, to which now they will be safe swapping into their mirror Ducklet as well after debuffing me, which I am fine with, because it gives me so much farm that I could have I do have potential back-to-back Brave Birds to throw at this Ducklet as well. So now I'll be going for the first Brave Bird over here, and let's see. Yeah, going for the first Brave Bird, that do land over here doing massive damage as well, and I can go for the next Brave Bird as well. So I think this might be able to put up the get the first shield from my opponent's end, which my opponent does let it go and just get one shot from that kind of range, and that's going to be really great for me. To which now from this range, this kind of range, I can easily come back with my Chinchou and I can go for the damage with this Spark, to which they cannot one-shot me with anything because all they have access to is mirror shot and bubble beam. So even though bubble beam is resisted, it does a bit of damage, to which now they comes back with their Courtney. So now I've got a perfect alignment, but since they're up both on shields, we are both on same kind of shields over here, to which I'll be opting to shield the first seed bomb and go for the back-to-back weather ball. So weather ball does hit for super acute damage because of the like grass typing on it, which is fine, to which now I'll be doubling up on the moves once again, because if they want to catch, or if they want to shield up, double shield up, how I can throw back to back as well. That's what my plan is, as they shield up the second weather ball rather. So I'll be going for the next weather ball this time, and can get the when I can get the Courtney really low, and they have to now come back with their own dupe idea, to which now I opt to switch out and I go for the Thunderbolt, which is just going to be enough to get the knockout for this low dupe idea as well, and getting the win for the second battle over here in this set, which is going to be really nice for me. GG's to my opponent. And now hopping into the next battle, I pick up a lead of Hooper. So Hooper is kind of a code breaker for both my closure and lead, because it has such a good matchup against Vulpix and my Chinchou over here, to which now I try to play out the matchup in a different way. So I'll be going for the first body slam over here, and I'll be letting the charge move go through, which is going to be a body slam from my mirror Hooper as well, to which they should have gone for the mud bomb. I'm not quite sure why they went on to a body slam over here, to which now I'll be shielding up the next body slam as well, and I'll be taking it down to a two shield scenario. So first one shield scenario, to which now I'll be going for the next body slam, which does indeed hurt, and I thought that it will be getting the knockout as well, to which now I let the next charge move go through. And my play around over here is I'll be coming back with my Ducklet, and I'll be getting the hard farm on it. So they could only throw mud bomb, which is resisted, and body slam, which is neutral. So but Ducklet is kind of fairly tanky as well. It can even handle two body slams as well, to which now I'll be going for the hard farm, which I do. So now I'm matched up on even shields, and they come back with their own Tepig over here. So since I'm having another water type in my backline, so this gives me some kind of hope that they have something very weak to Tepig, like very weak to water type once again, to which now I'll be shielding up the next move over here, which ends up being a body slam, to which now I'll be going for the back-to-back next bubble beam over here, which does hit for super effective because of the fire typing on Tepig obviously. And now since the attack is dropped, let's see what the final Pokemon is. So the final Pokemon is going to be their own Shadow Chikorita over here, which is not a great option, which is not a great thing for me, and they call my bait as well. So this is going to be a really bad matchup from my end, because I did not went up and build up to a potential Brave Bird, to which they goes for the next body slam. I'm quite curious why they will go for body slam, because one seed bomb would have done enough damage to get the knockout for both of my Chinchou and my opposing my own Ducklet as well, to which now I go for the bubble beam. But since they have got hold on to one shield, I think this game is already wrapped up, because my Ducklet is so low and I cannot even reach to the next bubble beam as well, and they go for the seed bomb or the body slam over here to get the knockout for my Ducklet, and eventually get the win for the third battle over here. So this is to my opponent. Well played. Moving into the next matchup, I pick up a lead of Barboach yet again, which is not a great thing, to which now I'll be safe swapping into my own Ducklet, and they comes back with their own Lotad. So Lotad is kind of a really great option to try out in this Element Cup, because it is water and grass as well, and have access to a hard hitting move of Razor Leaf, to which now I think they will be going for the bubble beam over here, which I do call correctly, and I'll be going for the next bubble beam of my own, which I don't think gets this knockout over here. But since they are quite low, so I can easily get the shield over here and get the heart farm, which I'm not able to do because they live in 1 HP with a dream over here, which to which now I do have a perfect I do have a really tough situation to call over here, and then now I come back with my own Vulpix this time. So Vulpix, the energy lead and a shield advantage, can easily go to town over here, and let's see what they comes back with. So they comes back with their own Barboach over here, and I think I'll be letting this charge move go through because I can survive one Mud Bomb or one Aqua Tail, which I do barely, and I'll be going for the next Body Slam. So I wanted my opponent to no shield over here because I will be going back with my Chinchou and getting the heart farm, trying to get the heart farm onto this beg your pardon, onto this Barboach over here, to which I'll be going for the Bubble Beam because it's kind of neutral and I get the final shield from my opponent's end. And let's see what they have got access to the backline over here, which is going to be Tipic. So I do have a really I do really feel lucky over here because they have got a Tipic onto their backline, and now I can easily get the heart farm, and I built up to 100 energy, and I'll be going for the Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt from this kind of range will be neutral and easily getting the knockout for the Tipic, and now I have to just reach to a next Bubble Beam, which I do reach in time, which will just be enough to get the knockout for this Barboach yet again, and getting the win for the 4th battle here as well for this set, which is going to be really nice for me. Hopping into the final battle of the video and this set, I pick up a lead of Slowpoke over here, and after doing one quick attack, I'll be switching out into my own Ducklett over here, and to which I'll be going for the next. So they went for the first Psyshock over here, which I have to shield up. So that is the reason I'll be shielding up the first Psyshock, and I think I'll be going for the next Bubble Beam bait over here after faking a Brave Bird. So I hope I do get the first shield from my opponent's end as I'm baiting this time, which I do, which is going to be perfect for me because now I can easily get to the next Brave Bird in time as they switch out into their own Shadow Execute over here. So this could be the potential team that I have tried out, Shadow Slowpoke with Shadow Execute, and I land the Brave Bird over here. So the Execute just got deleted from that kind of superb health, and let's see what I'll be coming back with. So I think I'll be coming back with my own Chinchou this time, and I can easily get the heart farm onto this Slowpoke over here after shielding once. So this could be a Psyshock, which it is, and I'll be shielding up and I'll be going for the heart farm, which is going to be a really great play from my end because I'm quite sure that they'll not be able to reach to the next Psyshock in time. And my opponent is against their fate, so they could have something very weak in the back to Chinchou, maybe a Ducklett as well, to which my opponent just concedes the match. So that will be all for this video and for this set, and see you again in the next one. Till then, peace.